Hey people, welcome to the Monday evening stream. Happy Simcoe Day. I think that's what this day is referred to today. It's a civic holiday here in Ontario. The civic holiday also is what people call it sometimes. It's not a statutory holiday, but it's a holiday for some people. They call it a bank holiday. So maybe some of you had the day off today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure many others had to work as if it were any other Monday. It is 6:30. It's a warm Monday. It's around 27 degrees right now. Hello, John Burke. Hello, Carl Roth. Hello, Chowdhury. What's up, John O'Meara? And good evening, Tiana and Choppy and Carol L.E. and Picard. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Good to see you all. Hey, Mark M, what's up? Zach, what's up? John Nicholson, Alan K's in the house, Pine Sol, Janice Pike, Drew Costin, Lemon Pledge. Hello, Mojo and Cam and George and Magic Eraser. Yo, Billy T. Greetings to all. So today is August 4th, so that also means that it's my nephew Eli's birthday today. So happy birthday to Eli. He's 16 today. That's an exciting birthday. I remember turning 16. It's sort of a bit of a milestone, you know. Hey Lena, hello. Hello, William Elliott. And happy birthday to Felicity, since every day is her birthday. Let her eat cake every single day, right? Glad you could make it, Felicity. Hey, Christopher Walking. Greg Hubers, hello. Navin Dat's in the house, what's up? Cheers. Jan Neeson. What's up, Terminator? Thank you very much. You probably won't see this, but you know. Nevertheless. Hey, Tom Seeley. It's your sister's birthday. Okay, that's cool. And a double birthday. A triple if you include Felicity. Elvin Mash, hello. Happy birthday to your sister. I'm on Carlton Street, just at Jarvis. I think I'm going to walk over to Kensington Market. Maybe we'll check out what's going on in Kensington today. It's probably pretty quiet around now, I would say, on a Monday, on a holiday. But you never know. Hey, Terry French. Hello, Gertish. You met Yoshi and Vasily at Wonderland. Hey, that's cool. Greetings, Funny Dog. This is live, Mojo. This is live. It's not Memorex. If it's not live, I just type in the chat. That's how you know it's not live. If I don't talk, I just type. Yeah, you better just stay home, Felicity. Just stay home and eat your birthday cake. Hey, Randy Ruck. It's not too humid today, Cam. A tad, you know. I think it's only a couple degrees warmer with the humidex today than the actual temperature. So not too humid. It feels all right. There's a bit of a haze in the air though due to all the wildfire smoke. I think Toronto had another advisory put in place today with some poor air quality. Maybe it's improved compared to earlier in the day. Did you just say canned tuna with Greek yogurt? Are you talking like combined together? Is this a thing? I don't think I want to know. I don't want to know. You think eating French toast with ketchup is weird? Church. What do we got going on here? We got a group of kids getting off a school bus. What's going on here? Well, I'll leave you to that, Felicity. I'm sure it probably works for what you're going for, but I think I'll just leave that off my menu. I did have some Greek yogurt today, though. Some banana flavored Greek yogurt. Hey, Toronto's Do Up Music Guy, welcome. Hope your new YouTube channel quest, or journey, I guess, is coming along. Toronto's Do Up Music Guy and his wife Janet have a YouTube channel. Do I remember Klaatu? Well, I wasn't really a fan of Klaatu, but I do know who they are. And I have heard a couple of their songs. They were the band that people thought was the Beatles. A reunited Beatles in the 1970s. And they're from Toronto too. They're a Toronto band. Hello, Jada. Mike Fammy's here. Hello. Terry Draper is your relative. Hey, that's cool. Or was your relative? Did he pass away? Terry Draper? Oh, recently. Oh, sorry to hear. I listened to the songs that people thought made them sound like the Beatles, and I guess I could see a bit of a resemblance, but to me it didn't sound, you know, just like what I would imagine a 1970s version of the Beatles would sound like. There was a bit of a Paul sound, I guess, to the vocals, but I don't know. Someone was asking in my last stream if there's any murals with Rush. Well, this is the building. On the other side, though, there's another mural that has the members of Rush on it. So each side of the building has a different mural. So we don't get the Rush side from here, but on the other side. Hey, Evening Jelly Bean, hello. Yeah, Badfinger. That's not surprising since they're basically a protege band of the Beatles, right? Paul McCartney wrote their first hit song and all that. George Harrison produced. They were on the Beatles record label. Young Street. Hey, Harjot. Yeah, we're going to be walking into the sunset hours not too far in the future. We'll get some nice golden hour lighting. Yeah, Badfinger were a really good band. Too bad they had such a tragic story, you know. Everything sort of went wrong for them after their initial success. One of the saddest stories in rock music, really. There's a bunch of YouTube videos about that if you're wondering what that's all about. Hey, Alan K, $2. Monday. Can't trust that day. Thank you very kindly, Alan K. Cheers, Alan. Much appreciated. Let me go to the other side so I don't have the sun glaring down on me. Hey, Sal Smith, hello. Ian Francis, good evening. forgive it this time, Felicity. Just this once. You can keep your job for now. Who's Glass Tiger? They're a band, Canadian band from the Toronto area. Popular in the 80s. They had some big hits both in Canada and abroad. Just a couple sort of big hits, I think. They had more hits in Canada that weren't really known outside of Canada, but they had at least a couple that were sort of big around the world. Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone, I think, is their most well-known one. Someday is another one. Yeah, from Newmarket, sort of a suburb north of Toronto. They had breakfast at Fran's. I haven't been to Fran's in a long time. Yeah, I'm a fan of the old spaghetti factory for those very reasons. I wouldn't mind going back sometime. That's why I like Burrito Boys too. I mean, they were better before they raised their prices, but you get a lot of burrito for the buck at Burrito Boys, more than other places. And the other places raised their prices too, so I think Burrito Boys, you still get the best amount of burrito for your buck. But I'm a huge pasta guy. I can eat like a ton of pasta. I just have a bottomless stomach for some reason when it comes to pasta. Also mashed potatoes. A hunka burning love. Hey, Screams. You too, Tiana? Yeah. Sometimes my sister will invite me over for dinner, and if she made pasta, I'll end up eating more than anyone else by far. Then I'll take home all the leftover pasta that they probably won't eat, because they say, well, we're not going to eat it, so you might as well take it. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Just give me all the pasta. Whew, yeah, I'm feeling the heat now. It's kicking in, you know. Once you walk for a bit, it starts to kick in. I'm not wearing the shorts today either. Ooh, that sounds fancy, Felicity. We're heading west along College Street. If you're wondering where in the heck I am right now. Hey, Mojo, $2, clam sauce for the pasta. Thank you very much, Mojo, much appreciated. I think I know what I'm going to be having for dinner later tonight after all this talk anyway. Cheers, Mojo. Thank you very kindly. It's getting late to cross the pond there, Choppy. Hello, Dove Atia. Yeah, very little. Petite pe, is that how you say it? Very little, very little. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Alright, we're at University, Queen's Park. So we're heading to Kensington Market for now, for the first part of the walk here. Not sure which way I'll go after that though. Hey, Famous Master. Tried to suppress a sneeze and it literally rippled through my entire body. Sneezes, man, they're packing a lot of power, you know. It literally rippled all the way down to my feet when I suppressed that sneeze there. It was an owl. Someone who was walking along with an owl. Hey, Mammy True, hello. Yeah, when I go to these restaurants where you get free bread, I can't help but just load up on the bread so much that it results in me eating less of the actual dinner, you know? I'm so full of bread. But the bread is so good, I just want more. When it's all warm and you break it in half and you butter it and all that, yum yum. Hey, Mr. Adam's Apple. Yeah, we'll leave the replies in French to Felicity. She's a Quebecois. I think she can handle it. Hey, Jillian Felix. I never went to the Olive Garden ever, so never got to try their breadsticks. I'm sure they're good though. Hey, Roswitha, hello. I'm gonna tend to my power bank here. We're losing power. Aye, we're losing power fast. We plug in the power bank. Hey, Alex Oliveira. Hey, get to the tower. Get to the tower. Jelly bean. 15 bucks. Due to my feeble attempt at sounding like Scotty from Star Trek back there. Thank you very much, Jelly Bean. I thought that impersonation sucked, but I do very much appreciate the support and the kind words. Cheers, Jelly Bean. Thank you very kindly. Trying to talk in a Scottish accent, you know.
Yeah, and when we look forward another 100 years and what people are doing, they'll probably think they're working very hard and feel very satisfied, very intense.
I'm trying to get into the new season of Strange New Worlds, but man, they're making it hard. They are making it hard for me to get into this show. I want to like it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It's all shot here in Toronto too. I'd like to really be into this show, but we'll see how the rest of the season goes. like it more than Discovery. I kind of gave up on watching Discovery after the first couple seasons, but Strange New Worlds, I'm still watching it, so I haven't given up on it or anything. It's just, I don't know, man. They're leaning too heavily into the goofy comedy type episodes, which I think in a show like that, you only have a sprinkling of that, you know? Don't make it all about that. St. George. Kristen loves Strange New Worlds. Hey, well, I'm glad you like it. Like I said, I don't hate it or anything. I just don't love it. I'd like to see a bit more classic sci-fi themed episodes that, you know, have that sort of slight philosophical bent. That's how I like Star Trek. Yeah, hopefully no more singing episodes. One singing episode is enough. We've already had a few goofy, funny episodes this season, and the season only has 10 episodes. It's not like back in the day when you had a 22 to 25 episodes per season, where they could fit in a few funny, goofy episodes and still have a lot of storytelling for the rest of the season. But we're talking about like 1/3 of the season just being sort of goofy comedy type episodes. Hey Mauricio, hello. You are indeed watching me walk around in Canada, Toronto specifically. Hey Jake Eves, hello. It's a nice library for all you library fans out there. Hey, another look at the tower. Oh, yeah, it's feeling hot now. Hey, Richard, oh, that's cool. I wonder what episode that was. One of the episodes from last season was set in present-day Toronto. That was pretty cool. They actually had an episode not only shot in Toronto, as they all are, but actually taking place in Toronto, right? That was kind of cool. And that's when we learned that Khan Noonien Singh actually was from Toronto. The villain from the original series and then Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Who knew he turned out to be a Torontonian? I enjoyed that episode. And Kirk was in that episode too. Captain Kirk. Hey, we're at the Spadina. We're almost at Kensington. I knew that, Jake, about the streetcars. Hey, Bob Holmes. Yeah, he was an alright Kirk. Strangely enough, you know what? I think that the actor who plays Captain Pike in Strange New Worlds, he reminds me of Kirk more than the guy who plays Kirk. Like, he could easily be Kirk also, you know? He sort of has the right look, the right sort of body type, the right voice even. Like, he could totally be Kirk. Every time he talks, I think, how come he's not Kirk? Let the other guy be Pike. Anyway, we've been talking about Star Trek for like the last 15 minutes. Hello, Jen. Happy holiday Monday to you as well.
What up, Chet?
Hello, hello. What are we at here? Oh, 355 viewers already. I just noticed. That is very awesome. Sort of a chill holiday Monday here in Toronto. Call this the civic holiday. Hey Mitch, welcome. Welcome to everyone else maybe who is new to the channel, maybe watching for the first time. You're all invited to subscribe and to come and say hi in the chat. It's free and quite painless, I assure you. Yeah, that guy was yelling yo at nobody in particular. Does Spock have a middle name? You know, I don't think I ever heard he had a middle name. All right, Augusta Avenue. Let's head into Kensington. What happened to the... Oh, there it is. I thought the plant car was gone, but it's up there. I thought it used to be more around this area, but maybe I'm wrong. I see it up ahead, though. You're probably wondering, what is the plant car? If you've never been to Kensington. And here's a love seat. Looks like it's in need of some deep cleaning. The love seat needs a deep cleaning right away. Hey Rakesh, hello. Oh, how romantic. Looks like my Zoom is working again. Last time it wasn't working that well. Hey, Jefferson Rebus. Let's check out the plant car. Try to avoid the muzak. What the heck is going on with this landmark here? This mural is like famous in the neighborhood. Not sure what they're doing. Maybe they're just touching it up, giving it a fresh new look maybe. There's the plant car. See, now you know why it's called the plant car. I guess it's the garden car. Okay, I was just saying plant car, but garden car, there you go. There have been several different versions of this over the years. They sort of switch it out every few years or whatever. This is the latest iteration of the garden car. Who waters it? Yeah, good question. Hey, it's Bowie. I've been on a bit of a Bowie kick lately. Come As You Are, Nirvana reference or something else perhaps. This is where you come to get plentiful tacos. If you're in Toronto, there are so many taco places here. Creamy public butter. So that's what's here now. It's a vintage shop now. This used to be the Blue Banana, and they still have the sign up there. The old sign. I guess that's a bit of a task to take down that sign. It's probably going to stay up there for a while. But the Blue Banana was a store full of everything. It literally was a store with everything. Kevin Hawthorne. Any Aussie? I don't see any Aussie. I see a lot of hip hop, but I don't see any metal. I see black. No, it's not Sabbath. Thought it was Black Sabbath, but it's not. Well, it's decently lively here right now. I thought it'd be a bit quieter, to be honest, so this is nice. What's up? What's up? Hello, hello. Good, good. The tower as seen from Kensington. A lot of places are closed right now, as you can see, with the gates down. I think some of these places close at like 6 p.m. or thereabouts. On a Monday anyway, especially on a holiday Monday, right? But there are a lot of places still open though, also, so. But if you came here, say on an afternoon, on a Saturday afternoon, it would be pretty packed, and of course everything would be open. Some new work being done on this gate. Hey Ted, hello. Yeah, I was in Vancouver a couple years back doing some videos and streams. I was there for a few days, and I did notice that things close early in Vancouver compared to Toronto, like in downtown Vancouver. On the downtown peninsula, a lot of the coffee shops and restaurants tended to close pretty early, I thought, anyway. Things do tend to stay open a bit later in Toronto. There's Jimmy's Coffee, closed. A lot of places here are closed right now. This whole stretch of places is closed. This is Baldwin Street. Alright, last time I walked through here recording a video, I was talking about the parking garage over here. We get some awesome views, and I'm curious to see if the views have been sort of blocked by that new building being constructed on Spadina Avenue. So let's go check it out. If I can get in there, anyway, we'll see. I want to see what is left of that awesome view. That building is getting tall now, that's being built on Spadina. It's probably blocking quite a bit. It's one of the neatest views of downtown from the top of this parking garage over here. Trying to avoid the music. I gotta play musical sides of the street here. It's like music on this side. Okay, I'll go over to the other side. Is there any music over here? I don't think so. Let me see here. Got a lot of neat stuff here though. I'm just going to keep on talking over the music here in a rapid fire way. Either that or I pause the audio, so I'd rather just talk, I think. We got 409 people watching. 409, 409. Giddy up, 409. All right. There is the building. I guess it doesn't block too much. It does block part of the financial district, or pretty much all of the financial district, actually. There we go. If you come down here, you can see the financial district come into view. The Kensington sign, that's a landmark. Now you have to come over here to get the financial district. At least it's not completely blocked from every vantage point up here. That new building. Yeah, now I see 420 viewers. For those who indulge. There we go. All is not lost. The view was a bit better from the other side, though. It's a bit higher up. Please no. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm with you there. Hey, what'd they tear down there? What used to be there? Just an old building, I'm assuming. I can't seem to remember exactly what it looked like, though. I'll have to go on Google Street View or look at my old stream, I guess, to see what the heck was down there. Sun is all hazy looking thanks to all the smoke. It's like a hazy yellow disc. It's one Bloor West, way up at Bloor, Yorkville. It's reached super tall status now, having hit 300 meters in height. And you can see the other super tall being constructed right over there. That one still is growing. That's Sky Tower in the center of the shot. And there's a third one that we can't see yet. It's not tall enough yet. That's under construction. It'll be right beside the Aura, that tall building there. Hey, would like to sleep. Hello. Leanne D. Kolcheski. Hello. Yeah, poor air quality. See the haze kind of hanging over the buildings a bit. photographer up here. See, this was where the best view was here, but unfortunately this is also where that building basically blocks out much of the cityscape. But this was the money shot. Can't see First Canadian Place anymore, the financial district. Well, nothing ever stays the same too long, right, in downtown Toronto. Don't expect your views to last forever. This one lasted a long time, though. A long, long time. Yeah, the sun is very hazed out. Hey, Coleslaw. Graffiti and skyscrapers. Welcome to Toronto. Some rumbles. The greasers versus the socias. We'll do it for Johnny. We'll do it for Johnny. Hey, Edmer Wendell, hello. All right, I think I have seen what I wanted to see up here. One last look. Let's go back down. Michael Holloway, hello. Hey, you're welcome. Hey, Advisorit. Go back out into the Muzak here, though. I was kind of thinking of going the other way, but let's just head over. Oh no, we're being assaulted by Muzak. I'm going to mute the audio for a second, folks. Alright, sorry about that. Kensington is one of the neighborhoods where you're most likely to encounter lots of copyright music, so you always have to be on your toes when you're streaming or recording through here. Hey, another discarded piece of furniture here. It's another love seat. A smashed toe survivor. Hey, evening Yvonne Atherton. Well, I guess we're walking down Spadina Avenue. I wasn't really planning to walk down Spadina, but just sort of ended up here.
I enjoyed that trip.
Here's the offending building. Let's hope it turns out looking nice when it's completed. If it's going to block out the views, at least let it be a nice building. Yeah, I like all these little entrances to Kensington here with the little sculptures. A globe in another spot. Got a cat on a chair. Check out a bit of Chinatown. Maybe I'll take us right down to Queen's Quay. We'll see what's going on down at the waterfront. It's probably pretty busy, I would imagine. Hey, Chris Mills. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome to the stream. For all things souvenir. I think today was probably like a Sunday in Chinatown, which is the busiest day usually. I think today earlier was probably just like another Sunday for the neighborhood. All the vendors, it was probably pretty hopping with activity. It's a bit later now, so it's quieted down a bit. Alright, I'll just keep going down. So we're heading south down Spadina, walking through Chinatown. Just got some awesome views of the city from a parking garage in Kensington Market. Hey, Lorraine McLean, hello. Mom's. Well, if it's made by Mom, you know it's good. To this day, no one makes better French toast than my mom, in my opinion. Or better mashed potatoes also than my mom. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Fight me. My mom makes the mashed potatoes all creamy. She pours some milk in there, whips it, chops up onions into little bits and puts them in there too. So good. Hey Skepka, how you doing? Crikey.
No. It's like someone like
Hey Leanne. I think I already said hi to Leanne, didn't I? Sometimes I have to try to remember if I said hi to someone or not. I usually do pretty good. There's a fair number of stores open, especially earlier today, right? Now that it's past 6, I think some of the stores have closed for the day. Some of them are operating on a Sunday schedule today, like the Eaton Center is probably open but closing at 7 like it does on a Sunday, would be my guess, instead of like 9 or 9:30. Probably the same for a lot of the shops on Queen Street or Yonge Street. I think restaurants are open as usual though, most of them. Hey, 01 Red Cloud. Hey, Hunden 008. Yeah, I'm having a nice walk. I just sort of chilled inside my apartment all day. Being kind of lazy, watching live streamers, other live streamers. Basically, that's what I did today. And a bunch of other random YouTube videos. I was watching those 2 girls from Korea. They both had a separate stream going. They're traveling together, but they have separate channels and separate streams. And they branch off from each other, so they're not doing everything together. So I was watching both of their streams today. They left Toronto today, actually. They're on a train right now heading to Montreal. I think Mia Makes Music was one of them, and Hatchubby is the other one. Yeah, that's right, Mark. Hatchubby. And Mia Makes Music. It's her traveling companion. at Queen and Spadina, and here's the landmark of the intersection. I'm sure you all know. You all know what this is all about. Jelly bean. I should just walk past every sketchy McDonald's on a loop. Thank you very much again, Jelly Bean, for the very sketchy support. Cheers, Jelly. There we go. Here's me and the sketchy McD. There we go. All together in one shot. It's kind of funny though watching the streams from the two Korean girls, because they do it differently, right? They don't stream in the sort of walktuber way that I do or Johnny does or a lot of the other local walktubers. When they stream, the camera is usually turned the other way, right? And they might flip it around every once in a while to show their surroundings, but basically they stream like this, right? Like, this is how they stream. It's like, okay, I'm going here. Oh, let's go over here now. Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. Oh, ooh, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Oh, oh. So that's how they stream, right? One of them was in a car getting a ride today down to Union Station from up in North York, so she was getting a ride with a friend down the Don Valley Parkway. And as you may know, there are awesome views of the skyline when you're driving down the Don Valley Parkway. And I was thinking, oh sweet, I'll watch this. But she had the camera turned towards her face the whole time, so we didn't even get to see the skyline views. I was like, come on, turn it around. Just turn it around just for a minute. Oh well, plenty of other videos to watch drives down the Don Valley Parkway, right? Including Johnny, he's done a few. Hey, what's up, Retro Sensual? Good to see you. Marks Carney, what's up? Hey, LAB. Are you in need of your nap, Mike? Is it nap time already? Doesn't sound good. That car is making noises that it shouldn't be making, I think. Sounds like something is dragging underneath it. You like gold! Smoking a crap up. Bong in a blintz. Cigarette and a flapjack. Ring 0. Yeah, there's a sweet shot. I don't think I ever took note of this too much. The tower between the buildings. No sugar tonight in your coffee. No sugar tonight in your tea. Alright, we're at King Street. It's making a turn. I like Bruce Coburn, yeah. I think he's attained somewhat legendary status in Canada, I would say. I actually prefer his original version of Lovers in a Dangerous Time over the Bare Naked Ladies cover. A lot of people prefer the Bare Naked Ladies version of it, but I kind of like his original version.
I have one for you. What about Mist? Mist?
That line he wrote, "Kick at the darkness until it bleeds daylight," that's like one of the coolest lines ever written in a song, I think. Oh, Muzak alert, Muzak alert. This building always has Muzak, every single time. It's a known offender of copyright Muzak.
Oh, Mr. Robot had nuts. Oh, really? Yeah, Mr. Robot does that. 100%. Mr. Robot has... It has... Okay, wait. Okay. Here's actual plot twist. It has one S here, one H here.
Yeah, I was talking over the Muzak. I guess it worked if you didn't hear it.
Oh, my dad loves that truck. He said that was so many. He's like that one.
Like that's when I was working at Rear Paint.
We're still rocking over 400 viewers here. Once again, if you're new to the channel, or even if you're not new but you're a regular viewer, if you haven't subscribed yet, by all means, do me a solid and hit the subscribe. And after that, you might as well hit the notification bell, then you'll be notified as to when I do another live stream, because I do these on the regular. And I post pre-recorded walks on the days that I don't live stream. So 7 days a week, it's either a live stream or a pre-recorded video that you can watch on the channel. A walk a day will keep the doctor away, right? Even if it's a virtual walk, courtesy of my feet. Hey, Pat75, how you doing? Is that a hard song to learn? Well, he's famously a really good guitar player, right? Bruce Coburn. He's known for his guitar skills. Hey, Bob Graziano. Awesome to see you in the chat tonight, Bob. Whoop. Thanks. I thought he was going to try and stop me, but maybe the presence of my gimbal and phone had him pass me over. Chris, no, I'm using a DJI. Well, maybe it is. What the heck is this gimbal? I kind of lose track sometimes of what gimbal I'm using here. This is the DJI Osmo Mobile. Yes, yes, it is. It's the well. Well, well, well. I'm doing fine. Well, 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 you're feeling fine. Well, 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 he'll make you. Dr. Robert. Yeah, loud music coming out of the well, so I'm not going to bother trying to peek in there. I don't think the Bare Naked Ladies have been quite the same since they had their big split, you know, with their founding member. think his voice was integral to a lot of the sound of the band. Hey, Philip, hello. But Ed Robertson also sang a lot of songs, and he's got a great voice too, but some of those other songs just don't sound right. Like Brian Wilson and things like that. Only Kevin can sing those songs. There goes a train. Going, gone. Yeah, I thought Kevin too. What the heck? Steven. Stephen Page. We had a simultaneous brain fart. Hey, Emily Smith, hello. I think Stephen Page tours with a few other well-known Canadians. They have a band together. Chris Murphy from Sloan is one of the guys. And I think the guy from The Odds, remember that band The Odds, and the guy from The Pursuit of Happiness. Moberg, that was his name. Yeah, that sounds right, Pat. That sounds like the name. All right, Lower Spadina we're walking down now. Yeah, I think some of those issues were why he was forced to leave the band, I guess, right, Carl? I think he got busted also at one point. But he seems to be doing pretty well now. Hello? So I hope all is well with him and his new band and anything else he's got going on. I know he does some solo shows and that sort of thing. Yeah, that was definitely a friendly passerby. Is that right? I missed, or you missed me in your neighborhood. Oh no. It was just a quick walkthrough. If you're on the verge of adulthood, I highly recommend listening to the song I'm an Adult Now. Especially if you can find the original old indie video on YouTube where they recorded it on a shoestring budget on Queen Street. That's the version to watch. They did a more high budget version later on when they got some record label money, but I think that their old cheapy video they made on Queen Street is way better. Or even if you are already an adult, it's still fun to listen to. Chris Mills, good evening. Yeah, it was smoky in Toronto over the last couple days also, Will. Earlier today it was still pretty bad. I think it's improved though. It doesn't seem so bad to me right now. Maybe it's worse in Newfoundland now than it is here, or other points to the east. We saw Sloan a few weeks ago. Awesome. I didn't go to their most recent shows. Last year was the last time I saw them. They played a free show at the CNE, so of course I had to check that out. That was my 10th time seeing them. I'm a tenor now. Yeah, and they just released a new album, Sloan. They've been putting out music for 35 years, going on 35 years now, man. Like 33 years at least. Still all the original members. That's pretty rare, you know, for a band to keep putting out music for over 30 years and having all of their original members. Rush, surprisingly, is another band that did that. Also Canadian. Maybe there was just something about these Canadian bands. Is Triumph still putting out new music? I haven't really been following their career, to be honest. The Backstreet Boys never broke up? I guess not. Some bands go on a long hiatus though, right? So you don't hear anything from them for like 10 years or more. Like no music comes out. There's just nothing, just dead air for like 10 years, and then all of a sudden they'll put out an album and go on tour. That's a bit different, I think. I'm not going to make this light. I refuse to run. That guy's going for it. It's funny, it still says green for the traffic. Kind of making me think I should just run myself here. But you know, as soon as I step out into the street, the light will turn yellow, right? Should I go for it? Should I go for it? Let's go for it. All right, looks like I had plenty of time. Otherwise, I would have been standing there for another 5 minutes waiting for that walk sign to come back. Hey, Wayne McKay, hello. Run, Ken, run. I thought about a lot of things as I ran across Canada. Thought about my mama. I thought about Bubba. And I thought about Jenny. Where is this motorcycle, Felicity? Where is it? Alright, cheers, Pat. Nice of you to pop in for a bit. It's fun talking about music stuff. It's a good movie, but I think my favorite movie about a simple man, or however you want to describe it, is Being There. If you haven't seen Being There, I recommend that one. Peter Sellers, can't go wrong, right? Hey, Joey Jojo. I understand. That's my Chauncey Gardner. Yes, I understand. It does feel a little cooler right here, you know. A little bit, not a heck of a lot though. Tiki taxi. Plane taking off. Hey, Jennifer Gala. Just this morning you were on that water taxi, huh? Were the islands busy today? I bet they were. It's still light out. I think sunset is rapidly approaching now. It's getting earlier and earlier. I think it was like at 8:38 or something last time I took note of it. No more 9 p.m. plus sunsets for us. Yeah, it does feel cooler here. It does. A few degrees cooler, I would say. It's gonna go over there, but I hear music. Guess I'm not going over there. Yeah, that is something that I knew. A big storm washed out a bit of land and turned the islands as we know them now into islands.
Dummy is going to send that to everybody and that's fine. Everybody above that.
Pirate taxis. Are we going to the CNE? I think so. I think so.
I just don't like how it works. I hate it's disgusting. I know. It's so disgusting. I don't even know what they have. They have good fries.
Okay, Atlantic Dreamer. There's HTO Beach, one of the 2 fake beaches. I guess they're real beaches. There's real sand and all that, but they're man-made beaches, you know. And you can't just wade into the water or anything. You're basically stuck just lounging on the sand, really. If that's your cup of tea. The other one is Sugar Beach, further to the east. There are real beaches in Toronto, though, of course, you know, like big ones even. Woodbine Beach. And on the islands, there's several awesome big beaches. And there are more west of downtown along Lake Ontario, and a few more down by Woodbine, and there's also Cherry Beach. Yeah, there's no shortage of actual beaches. Darn it, all more music. Jeez. Can't hit up any beaches in this town without being assaulted by copyright music. And usually the most obnoxious music also. What's up, Jay Smith? Yeah, the trees here are awesome. Back over to Queen's Quay. Here's another wave deck. There are a few of these along the waterfront here. The best one is the really big hilly one that's a bit tricky to walk along. That's cool. Whoa, although that's not cool. Hey, Robert Sprites, hello. Hey, Moonland 7. I've never been to Sable Beach before, no. I went to Wasaga Beach one time, and that's it. Only once. I've never been to Sandbanks either. Just naming off well-known beaches here in Ontario. I have been to all of Toronto's beaches, though.
Hey, fuck off with the car!
Please give him back his cockroach. This guy's just spouting complete nonsense over here. Busy along the lakefront, pretty much what I expected. Didn't Wall-E have a pet cockroach in that movie? Look at all the peoples. Lots of peoples. Here's the big wave deck. That one can be tricky if you aren't paying attention. You can easily end up on your face or your ass.
Hey guys, showtime! Music! Hey guys, at first we are on one feet. When we say what time is it, everybody please together say showtime. Give us energy. Please together and enjoy our show. Let's do this. Please shout like a samurai. Samurai, let's do this. What time is it? Here we go. Showtime. Everybody? Everybody wants first big trick. We show you the power of sushi. Let's go. Here we go. Sushi power. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Joe, make some noise. Sushi. Come on. Everybody clap. Very good. More disco. Wait for it. Hey. You should clap. Thank you. Alright guys, more dangerous, don't miss it. Oh wow, please take photo. Yeah. Thank you. Sushi. Come on. Alright guys.
Nifty. Feats of strength. Now it's time for the feats of strength. Is that right, Carol? I remember I bought a I think this car is driving in the wrong lane, maybe? I'm not sure. Somebody's doing something wrong for that streetcar to be honking like that. No, those cars are driving in the right lane too. I don't know. For a second I thought maybe the car was driving on the streetcar tracks, and maybe it was. Maybe that's why he was getting honked at. And he moved over onto the lane. It's a pretty common occurrence, believe it or not, for confused motorists to drive on the streetcar right of way, and sometimes they end up in the tunnel. The streetcar goes underground when it's going to Union Station. Some cars have ended up driving right into that tunnel, and then of course getting stuck there. Hey, Jollykins, hello. But I was saying to Carol, after the WALL-E movie first came out, I remember I saw some Pez dispensers for sale, a WALL-E and an Eva Pez dispenser, so I bought one of each. I don't know why, they were just there, they were cheap. I was like, sure, why not? I like the movie. Maybe I'll buy these Pez dispensers, and I still have them, and I've never opened them, so they're still in their unopened condition. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all, Felicity. Any sort of infrastructure not oriented towards automobiles can be very confusing to some people who expect every bit of infrastructure to be geared towards them, right? It's like, how could this space not be for me and my car? Look at this handy lane here. I'm just going to drive in it. Oh, gee, what do you know? I'm not supposed to be here. Still got 420-ish viewers watching. A whole lot of indulging going on, I think, during this stream. It's been sort of hovering around 420 for a while. Make sure there's no cyclists coming as I cross the bike lane here. Cross to the other side. Cross on over to the other side. Hey, hello, Jerome Berry. Jellybean spotted the pizza. I didn't even notice it. Well, thank you very kindly, Jellybean, for the $5 as we look across at Pizza. I was looking around at something else. Pizza was not apparent to me. Thank you very kindly once again, Jellybean, for the support. Yeah, I was a bit distracted. There was a lady standing right beside me who looks to be homeless, and she has a very severe case of hunchback. Kind of found it a bit disturbing, really. I hope she is not completely out on her own without anybody to look out for her, you know. I think it's a live performer over there. Yeah, it is, yeah. In front of the Queen's Quay terminal. He's playing knock knock knocking on Hammer's door. Let's go over to Love Park. If I can make it across in the next 2 seconds, 1 second, 0 seconds. Did they refill the pool at Love Park? It was empty recently. I think they had to scrape out all the algae that had built up. So they emptied the pool and they scraped all the algae out, and then they refilled it. Oh, you are out and about now, Felicity. Well, are there any nachos and French fries to tempt you? It's all clean and clear in here now. Guess they just do that every once in a while when needed. Yeah, all the heat waves we've been having, I guess, contributed to that. Hey, Banger, hello? Going for a dip? Probably not. Let me dip my hand in. We'll see how cool this water is. It's actually a very nice, comfortable temperature. Hey, Dave JR or Dave Jr., hello. Good to have you. This is a heart-shaped pool, hence the name, Love Park. Very tranquil around here right now. This tree is so awesome here. Hey, RC Lamoureux, hello. Having a fine Monday. Not manic at all. Although I still think you can't quite trust that day though. Hello, Extra. Randy Ruck, maybe I'll let you know if I ever get one of those. Garfield's favorite day, Monday. Harbor Street. Looking through the chat. Sorry if I missed any chats, you know, asking me questions or what have you. That happens sometimes. Do I like lasagna? Yeah, I like veggie lasagna. Yeah, I like it a lot actually. It's in the pasta family, so I like it. As a matter of fact, some lasagna sounds delicious right about now, to be honest. I think I could scarf down a few big chunks of that stuff. Fave pasta shape? I think shells. For some reason I really enjoy shells. Shells and rotini, I think. I like rotini better than fusilli. But I like the mini shells better than the regular size shells. I like the shells because the pasta sauce gets inside of the shell. So every time you know, take a mouthful, you get not only the sauce all over the outside of the shell, but you get like a little mini pool of sauce inside the shell. It's like an extra saucy treat, you know? Yeah, that sounds good, Felicity. That sounds good. It's Fusilli Ken. Because I'm silly. Yeah, we've moved a bit beyond the 420. Now we're in the 430s. I think at one point earlier I saw 450 something. I think that was the high point of viewership so far. Not too shabby at all. Thanks again everyone for checking out the stream this evening. And once again, any newcomers to the stream or to the channel, good to have you. Hope you're enjoying the walk. If it's your first time here, maybe you could come and say hi in the chat. You have to hit subscribe though in order to do that, but it's totally free and painless. And then you can tell me what your favorite pasta shape is. Wayne, yeah, I guess it does, right? Yeah, I'm way more about the sauce than about the pasta. The shape of the pasta is not as important to me as what the sauce tastes like, obviously. All those pastas taste the same. Sky Tower. Behold, Sky Tower. Hey, Randy Ruck, $5 for the whatever fund. Thank you. Can I buy lasagna at the grocery store? They have like frozen lasagna I could buy. Maybe I'll hit that up. Thank you, Randy Ruck. Much appreciated. Cheers. Hello, Imran. Hello. Good to have you. Yeah, I'm not sure if they did anything last Christmas in Love Park for lights and that sort of thing. Sounds good, Randy. Frozen lasagna definitely could be whatever. Hey, Stewie. $20, another nice tour, Ken. Thanks. Holy cow. Thank you to you, Stewie, for the generous super chat. It's another chill walkabout in Toronto. Thank you very kindly, Stewie. Much appreciated. Tequila. Oh, it's a fart box car. That's right. Behold, the king of cool farting his way down the street. Don't get too excited now, ladies. Good to have you, Diva Tequila. Just two dreamers living life. I'm very well. The darkness is descending on the city. We're being enveloped by the dark. Got some nice light going on here now. I think we've kind of hit the golden hour, maybe. Yeah, I think this is the nicest light we've had so far. Oh, blue hour. Is that what you call this? Okay. So I missed the golden hour? What was I doing? I wasn't paying attention. Well, I like the blue hour. I think I like it more than the golden hour then. Doggy. Yeah, huskies and wolves look very similar, don't they? Although wolves don't have the curly tail like that. Their tails just sort of hang down. That's how you can tell it's a husky. Also, they're smaller, obviously, than a wolf. Under the rail corridor. approaching the St. Lawrence area. This is the neighborhood that always seems to have crappy signal every time I try and stream through here. Will it happen again if I dare walk that way? Owl Tower. It's the big bird. Want to mess with that bird. Kensington Cisco, $5. Thank you very kindly. Got to show a bit of your neighborhood. It was pretty busy, I thought, as we walked through earlier. Cheers to the super chat, much appreciated. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna tempt fate here and I'm gonna walk into St. Lawrence and see if the signal holds up. Yeah, we're walking past the Novotel. Are we getting a drop in signal already? Oh, look at that. See? 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 Look at that, eh? This neighborhood is just cursed for live streaming. Well, let's go north then. I'm not going to go east. Let's go north. The signal recovered. Going up Scott Street. Hey, have a good night, Lorraine McLean. Thank you very much for watching the stream this evening. Maybe I'll see you in the premiere tomorrow night in the live chat. There's the fountain. I just showed this fountain in my recent pre-recorded video. I'd like to get a closer look at that. Yeah, the fountain does draw you in. It's sort of similar to Yonge and Dundas in that way. As soon as you're in the vicinity, it sort of calls your name. It's like, come and look at me. Come and see me. You know you wanna. So every once in a while I have to resist, you know? And I can resist if I really, you know, put my mind to it. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Am I at Toronto Street, Ken? No, not quite, but we're pretty close to Toronto Street. We're about to walk up Victoria Street.
If I were in this place,
This is a cool spot to check out this sky tower. But in my video I posted last night, or that I premiered last night, I actually do walk down Toronto Street on the way to the fountain. Hey, Ziggy Phoenix.
Told him to, like, you know, just occupy the space and, like, you know, do whatever, because nobody was that happy.
It just occurred to me that today being, you know, the civic holiday, I bet you things like grocery stores and that sort of thing have closed earlier. I bet you they have reduced hours today. Normally on a Monday, grocery stores would be open until 10 or 11, most of the big ones around the area. But I bet you they closed like at 6 or 7 today or something. Six, yeah. I guess my sort of plan of going to a grocery store is out. Oh well, there's always a Rabba, right? Or a Shoppers Drug Mart. Hey, the happy-go-lucky one. I'm not sure. All this talk of pasta and lasagna, though, is putting thoughts in my head. Yeah, delicious thoughts in my head. Adelaide. Well, I'm good. I got some stuff at home. I could have a falafel bowl. I have one of those in my freezer. I could heat up. I also have some pizza if I want. I like falafel. I don't feel awful after I have a falafel. I feel good. Hey, have a good night, Coleslaw. Thank you also for checking out the stream. Let's get off of Victoria Street, since I literally just did a video walking down there for yesterday's premiere. Right, we're on Lombard. Also known as Gilda Radner Way. Yeah, we walked down here not too long ago also, didn't we? This is the city of Toronto, you are correct. We're on the east side of downtown. East side, yo, east side. That's where I live. Does John Candy have a street? I don't know if he has an actual street named after him. I don't think so. Kind of surprising though, if that's the case, right? I think Mike Myers does. It's in Scarborough, because that's where he is from. John Candy is from East York. That's where his home is that he grew up in East York, near Donlands. I don't remember hearing about a street named after him though. He should, right? He should have a street named after him. Candy Crescent? Is there actually a Candy Crescent, G? Hey, Pat's back. Hey, it's Pat. Leanne D. Kolcheski, 20 Dollarinos. Holy cow. Super sticker. Thank you very much, Leanne. It's exceedingly generous of you. Much appreciated. Glad you're enjoying the walk around tonight, Leanne. Thank you once again for the awesome support. $20 smacker simoleons. grab something for myself tomorrow. Yeah, I think tomorrow I might look into getting some lasagna maybe. I guess tonight's not really the night to do it, but tomorrow sounds good. Cam, yeah, Blue Jays Way. That's one of the weirdest Beatles songs. It's one of George's psychedelic songs. From the Magical Mystery Tour. Hey, Quad Mods, good to have you. You've been wandering around for over 2.5 hours. It's been a pretty pleasant walk. Hey, we're back to 420 viewers again. We just keep settling on that number. I showed this already, but you know, I think it's neat, so why not? I'll just show this again just because it's so cool, right? Gilder Radnor Way. Now all we need is a John Candy Street or something. I have showed John Candy's house though, his old house, old family house. You know, live stream a few years back and then more recently in a video or two. So I think you'll be able to find that if you're curious just by typing in Ken Continuum John Candy. I think one of those videos should pop up. His house is just on a quiet side street in East York near Donlands Avenue. It's been all remodeled though, so it doesn't look the same as it used to. It has a big addition built on it now compared to how it was when he lived there. Hey Ozan, how's it going? That's right, Eugene Levy and Martin Short. Although Toronto sort of claims them in a way too, since they spent much of their life in Toronto, you know. I think Eugene Levy has lived in Toronto basically ever since he first moved here to be on SCTV, so, or to be in the second city even before then. Same with Martin Short. He eventually moved to the States, and I think he lives either in New York or LA. I'm not sure which one, but he's been all Americanized. He comes back to Hamilton sometimes though. He's done a few funny little videos visiting Hamilton, and I think he wrote a memoir also where he talks about his life growing up in Hamilton and then in Toronto as part of the second city in SCTV. I wouldn't mind reading that too, Martin Short's memoir. That sounds like a fun read. And I think Eugene Levy has a house in Rosedale, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's on the same street that Kenneth Thompson has his house. That's the richest person in Canada. It's a street in Rosedale. Yeah, Moranis has been in New York for a long time. I wonder if any of these guys will move back to Toronto, you know, in their last stages of life or whatever. Probably not, but it'd be nice if Rick Moranis came back to Toronto, you know? He was a classmate with Geddy Lee at one point in North York. They were both in the same class. What are the odds that two kids in the same class in some school in North York would both end up to be celebrities, you know? Moranis used to hang out on Upper Sherbourne. We're walking up Jarvis. Jarvis. Is that right, Terry? That's cool. All right, we're at Shooter. Shooter and Jarvis. Some east side vibes here. Is that right, Rob? Did that just happen? Well, that's a bummer and a half. I'd like to live in some of these old townhouses like this. The ones with the stoop. Like those ones have a stoop, you know? You could just sit on your front stoop and watch the world go by. Brownstones, townhouses, whatever you want to call them. It's sort of a similar thing. Hey, no clue. I remember I came here with Megan one time. Hey, the color purple, I thought it was just okay. I enjoyed the first half and I was laughing and pretty into it, but the second half I thought the movie sort of lost a bit of its steam and I didn't enjoy the second half as much. It started dragging, I thought, but whatever. It was overall, whatever. It's a decent, funny movie. If you're a fan of the first one, by all means, it's worth watching the second one. Yeah, mid. As the Utes say, it was mid. All right. Well, I'm almost home. Just realized I was zoomed in there. We're at Dundas and Jarvis. Adam Sandler kind of likes Toronto a lot. He seems to enjoy his time here whenever he's in town. That guy's just getting a ride courtesy of his dog there. 2 dogs, actually. Who needs a husky and a sled when you have a skateboard, some rope, and a couple of other assorted dog breeds? Is that right, Mike? I wouldn't be surprised, because I think this is almost like a second home to him now. Hey, it's Fillmore's. Hey, Grandpa, you're here just in time to see me close off the stream. We're at Dundas and George. A lot of people are scared to come to this part of town. This is where I live, so basically I come to this part of town whether I want to or not. So I hope you all enjoyed the walk around tonight, though. I had a fun time. It wasn't too hot and muggy, and it wasn't too smoky. I think we missed the worst of it, which was earlier in the day. So I'm thankful for that. But I had a great time walking around. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. So big thanks to everyone who checked out the stream tonight. And of course, if you are new once again, or you were new watching for the first time, by all means, subscribe and like and share. Hit the notification bell, so you can catch my next live stream in the next 3 or 4 days, and I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video tomorrow evening around 7 or 7:15 p.m. But there'll be a live chat during the premiere, so I'll be chatting along as we watch the video. Hope to see you there for that one too. And a big thanks to Alan K. Cheers, Alan, for the modding duties as always, and huge thanks to everyone who sent support. All the awesome and generous support tonight. Thank you ever so much. Sometimes I don't know quite what to say other than it's very much appreciated. Thank you. And thanks to all the channel members as well. Until next time, I will continue, of course. So have a great night, everyone. See you in the premiere tomorrow night, right? Or in the next stream in a few days. Cheers. All right, later, everyone. Ooh, East Side things. East Side things.